lull to work on stadium issues?
I don't think there's anything going on in stadium issues.
Well, where are you on the leadership? As the leader,
the only discussion I've had on stadiums was with Ziggy Wolf back in, was it December, Michelle? I've had no discussions. I've not discussed it with Senator Bach. I asked him the other day what, I read the article in the paper and said, what are you doing? And he said he was working with the chamber. So, but I've had no leadership discussions about that.
So what's the outlook for all that?
My position is if somebody's got a bill, I'm for hearing it. Nobody has a bill. So I think all the Dick Day Racino stuff is a total sideshow.
Why is that?
Nobody's talking about it. So I mean, I'm not, talk to Senator Bach. If he's got an idea and wants to process, I'm absolutely open to processing. But I'm not aware, there are no discussions going on that I'm aware of. Certainly not at the leadership level. There are no discussions at the leadership level. There may be discussions among legislators. I hear Atkins is talking to people and stuff, and that's fine. And Senator Bach apparently is talking to some people.
Do you think there's sort of a drop-in timeline on when it would be too late?
I believe that without gubernatorial leadership, there won't be a stadium bill this year, next year, or the year after. That's just the bottom line. It's too big of a project that unless you have a governor leading, we run the risk of losing the Vikings. I think. And that's, that's just the reality. It's too big of a project.
As the leader, is it enough of a priority for you to take some active interest in it and prod somebody to get something going? Or?
If the governor doesn't lead, it can't happen. It's not going to happen. So I think the answer is no. I don't think as majority leader I can make it happen, no. And it's clearly not a direct answer is no, it's not on my radar screen right now. The radar screen right now is about trying to do something about the structural budget. And that there's nothing about that bill that helps solve that. I mean, the governor's publicly said again, was it yesterday or the day before, that if, and I think Kurt Zeller said if it involves revenue, they're not interested. Okay, I don't know how you build a $1 billion or $700 million stadium without revenue. If somebody knows something I don't.
Stadium issue. Is that new Racino bill to your liking, or is that the only way out, or where are we?
That's good. Well, we're looking for the the Vikings to lead. We're looking for obviously the DFL to lead. We don't have the votes to carry this. I think we probably do have some votes in our caucus for the Racino, but that's kind of being played on the other side this year with Sparks and Junkie, and so should that go forward, we'll be waiting for them to take initiative on this. I think we all realize how important the Vikings are to Minnesota, and I think within all of us there's a feeling that we need to move the idea. I think the speaker suggests, well, it can wait till next year. Well, I think that does get pretty close to the edge, and frankly, we have some time now. We've got a lull period, if you will, seemingly, and waiting for the federal money and to wrap this budget up. It might be a good time to take that Viking Stadium up and see where it goes, one way or another.
Are you looking for governor's leadership on it as well?
Well, sure, but I think we propose, he disposes, and I think it's the legislature's responsibility to move forward to this, to set the tone, to move forward and provide some options with respect to legislation to make it happen. And so again, we're 21, they're 46. If they've got some ideas, I'm sure we're going to talk to them about it and see where we can find some mutual support. I suspect that there would be some opportunities there.
Mr. Leader, the Democrats are talking about a possible recess during this lull. What do you think about that?
Oh, you know what? I think, put it this way, if we do recess, and I would go back, I think, to an article I wrote a couple of weeks ago, I think there's an importance for some time in which the legislature reflects on where we are as a state and where we're going and how we're going to get there. And what I'm talking about is the budget.